So here we go then, folks. Today we're back on the Mercedes and we've got to do quite an important job, which is the front springs. Now, one of them is actually broken, and aside from that, they're both front springs are actually incorrect. So actually when I first saw the spring, I thought, oh, well, that'd be quite an easy job because there's no strut. So ideally it'd be just like a rear spring. Turns out no, you can do it without a spring compressor, but it's difficult and a bit hairy. It's a little bit dangerous. It's not advisable. I had to buy a certain type of spring compressor because the normal style, it's just not going to cut it. It's just too dangerous and it doesn't really work. It's not worth it. So I picked up this. It's a proper, it's like an imitation Klann style spring compressor. Klann is the official one that makes this style of compressor, but they're €1,500, which is double what I paid for the car. So yeah, needless to say, well, one, I had a heart attack when I saw how much they are, because I saw that I needed a Klann style compressor, and then when I saw how expensive they were, I was like, no way, there's got to be another way. But yeah, luckily there's loads of like Chinese knockoff ones. This one's actually quite a good knockoff. I don't know if it's Chinese, but BGS is actually a pretty good brand. He did say that it was new and unused, which it's kind of funny because it's clearly not new and clearly used, but if it works, it works. So that should give us a little bit more access. I'm gonna have to shout over the bells because they're gonna probably ring all day. But yeah, so there we go. There it is. A little bit of rust here, but I'm gonna fluid film this whole area, so I'm not worried about that. This has been welded before and they've put a lot of weld down, so we should be okay. But yeah, so anyway, we're not focusing on rust today. I'm having a rust break. I'm gonna get this spring sorted. It's always a bit scary using spring compressors. Come on then. If you're going to do something bullshitty, do it now. Go on. I think it's just not enough. Oh, it is enough. Ooh. Ooh. I don't trust that at all. I do trust it, but you know, how much can you trust a spring that's wound that tight? Treat it like a lizard. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't compress this new one if I tried, not even a millimetre. So like, if that goes off, it could just kill you. Yeah, not nice. I think you're supposed to stand not in front of it, or not to the side of it. I don't really know. I've never done one before, so I've not even done a normal spring before. Anyway, let's just get the tension off this sucker before we do much more. Got the new springs here, nice and firm. Just having a look at these springs, and this one's slightly shorter, so perhaps that's why they changed them then. Someone wanted it just to sit a little bit lower on the front. Possibly. Looks like it, doesn't it? Quite brave actually, considering doing that here in Germany, modifying your car without special permissions. It's actually punishable by death. Need to leave a little bit in there, because if it's too close to the edge it will clash with the support on the car and it won't work, well, it won't release. So perhaps that. To be honest, I don't think I'd even use an impact gun even if I had one, because it's nice to do it slowly and make sure everything is doing what it should be doing. If you use an impact gun and you do it really quickly, maybe that's when you start to get problems. So it's nice to do it bit by bit. Okay, now that's tight. I can smell the pressure, the tension on that spring. Oof. Please don't kill me. It's not enough. There she goes. That's it. This is the only problem with using fluid film on your car. It's great stuff, but you can't work on it without getting absolutely trashed. Oops. Oh no. It's not touching the shock either, it's touching something else. Oh, fuck's sake. So that was it in the end. Managed to get it. So I can take that one out now and take that one out. Oh, that was a bit of a struggle, that was. An easy job that I've made difficult. Should have been much quicker if you knew what you were doing and you were actually competent. It's a 10-minute job, but yeah, first time having to keep messing around with it to figure out how to do it. But yeah, well, this side's done now anyway, so got there in the end. So some of you are probably asking, why on earth is he putting nice fresh new suspension on a rusty old Mercedes? Well, to be honest, I do ask myself that as well, but I don't have a good answer. See you in the next one.